And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball one as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
And they come into this one fresh off a 3-game sweep to start the homestand, so they'll be looking to keep their winning ways going here.
Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Here comes the 2-1. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
D. Gordon will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with 1 away. First offering on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Young is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. First pitch coming. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Well, the only downside to this is that by swinging at the first pitch, he never gave that guy on first a real chance to steal. If he had, and if he would have been successful, the single right here probably would have led to an RBI.
Martin Prado will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
The next pitch. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate. But now, you've got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1.
Second and third, 2 away. Now the 3-1 home. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this would be a big break for him here in the first inning if he can get out of this.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. An early test here this evening, but he works out of it, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Eric Young Jr. will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Braves, center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
The 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, we'll call up the scouting report to give you a look at the repertoire for this 27-year-old right-hander. Jace Peterson will step in now. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman,
Freddie Freeman will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
A.J. Pierzynski will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pierzynski waiting. Now the 1-1. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. Two out with the man at first. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. Too high, ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Payoff pitch coming. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. We played an inning. No score. Jeff Baker leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 10, Jeff Baker.
Now the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here's the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Adeiny Echeverria will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here now the 2-2. That's hard hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The pitcher number 35.
Matt Latos will take his cuts now. First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Three-two, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Full count offering on its way. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Here's Ichiro now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. fouled straight back. Now the 1-2. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Nick Markakis will start things off in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Chris Johnson will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-0 on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. He's running towards second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners on first with one down. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Latos ready with another 0-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To Gordon for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More ahead from Atlanta right after this. D. Gordon is ready to go here as we begin the third.
second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not butting at the first pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And another fastball, but this one finds the zone, 1-1.
Let's get it going, Braves.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And they'll
2-1.
go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
The 3-1 coming. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Come on. 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-1 home. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here he comes on 3-1. 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Simmons on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Kelly Johnson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here it comes. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
All right, guys, make it happen.
The 1-1 home. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Now, you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
The 3-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting ninth, catcher,
Alex Wood will be the batter. First offering on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3 balls and no
Eric
strikes.
Young Jr. waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 3rd, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch coming. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ichiro will wait on this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Martin Prado will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 24, Martin Prado.
Now here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
1-0 pitch now. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Jeff Baker will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. He's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Young is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Chase Peterson will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Chase Peterson.
First pitch coming. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Freddie Freeman will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the first offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. Around second, he'll try for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Here's one more look at it. I thought it had a chance to get out of here, but you see this hit off the base of the wall and skip away. And that's what allowed him to get into third.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Pierzynski waits the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Pierzynski waiting, now the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside outs that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, I'll tell you, nothing comes easy when this guy's out there on the mound. Those are two perfect pitches on the outside corner.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Stanton has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jeff Mathis will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Jeff Mathis.
Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Here it comes, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's Simmons at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Matt Latos will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Hitters count 2-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Andrelton Simmons will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
And here's the first pitch. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. The pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Two pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Kelly Johnson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Move the runner along.
1-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-1. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Here comes the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. Three and two, here it is. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Look at this. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned two there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Into the box, Alex Wood. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
He waits. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now here's his swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, make it 2-0 now. Comes through with the clutch 2-out triple there to plate their second run of the ballgame.
Jace Peterson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
The 1-0 pitch. slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Freddie Freeman. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First offering on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
MVP!
1-1 pitch on the way. Down low again, it's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Come on, Briggs, come on.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece, it's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here now the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count pitch on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Once again, a 3-2. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
And on the mound, one thing you cannot do. You can't give the other team free passes. 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate. So he grooves this one, winds up costing him.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tom Kohler is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. In now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. He's ready now. The pitch in there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Pause, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing. D. Gordon will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. First pitch coming. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Johnson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Giancarlo Stanton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The next pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Here's the 1-1. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set, now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here comes a 2-2. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Nick Markakis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
22, Nick Markakis.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here we go now, Brave.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
3-1 on the way. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Chris Johnson will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson awaits the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
The shortstop, number 19,
Andrelton Simmons will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set, now the pitch. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled back. The next 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here's the payoff pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Full count pitch on its way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
Kelly Johnson will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set. Now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here comes a 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 4-0. Back here at Turner Field. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Martin Prado will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now the pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it.
And these are the kind of breaks he's been getting. Even the hard hit balls are finding leather. Seems like everything's coming up roses in this start.
Stepping in now, Jeff Baker. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here he comes on 2-1. over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Young is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Danny Echeverria will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. A ball hit softly on a line to third. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back to Turner Field following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Morris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
In the 7th spot, number 57, Brian Morris. Now playing shortstop and
Pedro Siriaco is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Pedro Siriaco.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-0. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Jace Peterson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now third base coach Bo Porter is going to wave him on home. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, this will extend that lead up to 5 now as he's able to showcase a little bit of that speed right here as he cruises into third with the triple.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to come on. It'll be the 6'4" right-hander Nick Massett that gets the call. Freddie Freeman will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, It was right down the middle of the plate, nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
One out and a runner on third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one. 1-1 on the way. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Pause, now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Standing in now, A.J. Pierzynski. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Pierzynski waits the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now.
That curveball needs to be down. And he's gotten a little lazy with it here. Be careful.
The 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Now the 3-1 pitch. And a full count now, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out, couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Nick Markakis will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 2-1 to Markakis. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
2-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out with the man at first. Now another 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Three-two pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Here's Chris Johnson now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Braves lead this one 6-0. Jason Grilli will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jeff Mathis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Ready now on 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here's the 2-2 home. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
(3-2), here it comes. Hard hit down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Donovan Solano will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. (1-0). And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Ichiro Suzuki will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And here's the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling, and it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling, and it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Jose Veras will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. .1-0 on the way. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 1-1 home. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3 runs already home here. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on the way. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
One-0 pitch now. Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Runners on first with 1 down. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1-2, the count.
He's set, now the pitch. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, you want to see a nasty yacker? Take a look at this thing on Swing Track. A 16-inch break. I mean, that's as big as you're going to find.
Martin Prado will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now here's the first pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner or this guy will eat you alive.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Braves 6 and the Marlins 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Aaron Crow is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 4th spot, number 43.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Christian Yelich.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. But now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's Kelly Johnson as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. He waits. Now the pitch. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Comes set. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Full count offering on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
And it looks as though we'll have a pinch hitter here as Alberto Callaspo has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Mike Dunn will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Eric Young Jr. will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He's ready. Now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Jeff Baker will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now here it comes. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
In is Christian Yelich. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. He's set, now the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Jeff Mathis, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Payoff pitch coming. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, a big first out there. When you're on the mound, you need to make sure that you at least keep that tying run in the on-deck circle. And now he's set up to maybe end this thing right here if he can get a ground ball.
Jeff Mathis will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled back. The 1-2 with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Donovan Solano will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. From the stretch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row. They've got things firing on all cylinders.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Braves are winners here, 6-3. Good night from Atlanta.